Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope that you're all doing well. Come on in the room. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come on in the room. Good morning, Aldo. How are you? Hello, Dooney. I hope I said that right. How are you? Good morning, Miss Gloria. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Dr. Flex. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Just filling out my commitment calendar. See that? Make sure that y'all are still filling it out. Good morning, Eileen. Hello. Guy, I think that says Guy. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So make sure that y'all are still filling out your commitment calendar, all right? Got a couple more days left in January. Couple more days. I've been doing good with my commitment, and I hope that y'all are doing good with your commitment as well. Whatever it is that you've committed to doing more of or doing less of. Hey, Cordum, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. All right, come on in the room. Come on in. Those of you who are wondering, this is my commitment calendar, tracking my commitment. That's what it's doing. So come on in the room. I hope that y'all had a great day yesterday. Good morning, Liz. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Tuesday, Queen E. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Juji. I hope I said that right. Hello from Venezuela. Good morning, everyone. So welcome. Double tap, share. Let me do the same. Let me share it out. Let me share it out as well. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. Good morning. Let's see. What's this question? Would you... How I can improve? Well, you got to read, my friend. That is a sure way to help. You got to read. My daughter was sitting at my desk last night and I'm feeling something like sugar green or something. You got to read, my friend. That's a sure way. Read more. Let's see. Good morning, Jenny. Hello, Louis. How are you? First time here, get connected, hit that follow button. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So set your notification. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Good morning, Teacher 7. How are you? Hey, Big Sal. It's been a minute. How are you? What are those? There's a video on my page that tells you exactly what they are. The person who's asking about my certificates. There is a video on my page that tells you exactly what they are. You won't see these three right here because they're more recent, but the other ones you'll know. Good morning. What's that? Oh, I missed that. It's going so fast. Hello from Vietnam. How are you? Do me a favor, double tap. Ooh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Great, great, great. Awesome. I think the algorithm must be back. It must be back. Good morning, Jackie. How are you? All right, great. I love those numbers. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button, get connected. Set your reminders to join me right here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Command Your Day. We gather here, we get our mindset together, we get empowerment, right? Motivation, we get a strategy, and we go out and we execute. TikTok data center was out of communication because of the storm. Okay. Yeah, I realized that, like, the clips that I post, they weren't doing anything. I'm like, wait, what's going on? What is going on? But I figured that something was going crazy. I need to put it on so I can see Jackie. There we go. Now I can see you all. Good morning, Teeks. Now I can see you all. Yes, indeed. So good morning, everyone. Okay, I love where the numbers are going. I love that. I think we're back up and doing something great. So again, welcome to you all. Hit that follow button. Get connected. Get connected. You're relaxed. That's good. That is good. I have a hard teaching this morning, but we're going to get it. Okay, so stay relaxed. All right, Big Sal, stay relaxed. So here's what we're going to do. Let's jump right into our gratitude check-in. We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not sitting around complaining about anything, what's not here, what's not big enough, what's not working. No, we're going to find things to be grateful for. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. Go ahead and put them in the comments. Hello, my friend, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for. What are you grateful for? The big three. Awesome. So the big three is life, health, and strength. If those are the things that you're grateful for, go ahead and drop big three in the comments. Grateful for all of it. I love that. It takes a mature individual to say that you're grateful for all of it. Waking up this morning. Awesome. I love it. The big three. Yes. Grateful for my wife and kids. Awesome, Simon. I love that. Grateful for waking up fresh, refreshed, renewed, hopeful. I love that. Hey, Michelle. Grateful that God's protection never fails. I think that's what it says. It's going so fast. I never sleeps. Okay, I love that. Grateful for the support and love of this community. Awesome. I appreciate you. Grateful for sunrise, health, and friends. Awesome. Thank you, my friend from Brazil. Thank you. Let's see. Grateful to execute contentment. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Show up at work. Just watched your live. Oh, okay. Awesome. Joe, thank you so much for watching the live. Thank you. I appreciate you. Grateful for the big three. Great, great, great. Let's see. The big three. Great. Love it. For having my mom and kids and humility. I love that. I love that so much. Hello, new follower from Canada. How are you? Thank you so much for following. Grateful for heat. Michelle, I would take some sun right now because the snow outside. I can't. I can't. And I went to work yesterday and they did not shovel the pathway. So I stepped out and it was all the snow got in my boots. I'm like, ugh. So I take the sunshine. But yes, grateful that we have heat in the house. That is a big deal. A big deal. Grateful for the big three. Yesterday, 85 in Florida. Jackie, I have to come to Florida. I have to. I would move to Florida, but here's my hesitation. Hurricane. I think I prefer, and I was thinking that yesterday as I was looking at the snow, I was thinking, I don't really like the snow, but I don't want to deal with the hurricanes. I really don't, right? I really don't. It was fun when I was a kid in Jamaica and hurricane, we know that no school and we're going to be in the house and eating. But now as an adult, where the repair is going to be my responsibility, I'm like, I can't do hurricanes. I'll deal with the snow. I'll get somebody to shovel the snow, right? But I would move to Florida if I didn't have to deal with these hurricanes. Good morning, Life is Precious. Welcome, everyone. All right, so we are almost 200 deep. Never really come. Vacation break. Okay, I'm going to try to get to Florida soon. I'm going to try. I have to go to Jamaica first, though. And maybe later this year, I'll come to Florida. Okay? Maybe we could plan a meetup. That's something that's been on the table, planning a meetup in Florida. So that's something on the table that I'm discussing with the team. Okay? So we'll do a meetup in Florida. Hopefully, later in the year. All right. Awesome. Time is slipping away. Yes. Okay. Great, great, great. Great. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So here are the mantras that we're moving through this year with. Grateful for my surrounding. Awesome. I love that, Lisa Fire. So here are the mantras that we're walking through this year with. Number one, I am an effective executive over my life. So I want you to type that in the comments. I am an effective executive over my life. That's mantra number one that we're walking through this year with. The second one is I only exude executive energy. I only exude executive energy. I only exude executive energy. No, my friend, I don't. I only exude executive energy. I am focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. I am focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. So number one, okay, I'll slow down for you. I'm slowing down. Number one, I am an effective executive over my life. That's number one. Number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. So these are the mantras that we're walking through this year with. Okay. We show up like the executive. We make decisions like the executive. We connect like an executive. Okay. All right. So those are the two mantras that we're walking through this year with. I am an effective executive over my life, and I only exude executive energy. Good morning, Miss Arena. How are you? I didn't see you come in. How are you? How you doing? All right. Let's pray. Let's pray. Hold on. Let me make a note before I forget. All right, awesome. Let's pray, and then we'll move into our affirmations. All right, we're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. That is our daily prayer. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is our daily prayer. That's the 23rd Psalm. Thank y'all so much for typing amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you. I appreciate you all. All right, so we're going to move right into our affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay? Going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Good morning, Chris. How are you? Hello, Royal TV. How are you? Thank you so much for your email. Thank you for checking in on me. Thank you. I did announce that I was going to be on a break. I did. I guess you missed that announcement, but thank you so much for your email. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read through the affirmations, and you're going to type, hi, Glam Girl Gigi, how are you? All right, so here we go. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay, so here we go. I'm capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. Good morning, Maverick. How are you? Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. Nothing is impossible for me. So I want you to stay in that mindset. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can write it. I can become it. I can heal from it. I can recover. I can move there. I can go there. Nothing is impossible for me. I want you to stay in that mindset. All right. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. Thank you so much. I missed a few comments, but it's going so fast. So if I miss your comment, just type it again. Important to utter its motivation to us like writing. Yes, you can write them as well. And for the affirmations that we use here, it's already written for you. It's in the front of the Bold Moves manual. All right. Hey, Melissa, how are you? It's in the front of the Bold Moves manual. So thank you for that. Thank you. All right. So yes, we're going to stay in that mindset of nothing is impossible for me. As we're walking through the year and you think about the big goals that you want to accomplish, nothing is impossible for you. You can have it. You can build it. You can write it. You can launch it. You can get it. You can heal. You can recover. Okay? Nothing is impossible for you. So I want you to stay in that mindset as we go through this year. All right? Awesome. So here are the announcements that I have for you really quickly. Let me see. Can I pull it up? I should be able to pull it up here. For those of you who are inside of the executive suite, which is my coaching community, let's see. I want to show you all something, what your dashboard should look like right now. Okay. I want to show you something. I want to show you what your dashboard should look like right now. Onward and upward. I love that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. I'm going to flip my camera around. For those of you who are inside of the executive suite, which is my coaching community, and if you're not, you can join in. Just send me a message and I'll tell you how to get in, okay? So let me flip my camera. I haven't done this in a while. Flip the camera. There we go. All right. So this is what your dashboard should be looking like right now. This is an example for those of you who are part of the executive suite. So you need to have all of this done. We're in week 4, right? So it should say turn in. And then this is the one that was assigned for this week. Okay. So every Thursday you get a new reading assignment from the book club. And every Monday you get a new life assignment. Okay. So the identity blueprint, that's what we're working on for week 4. Your personal SWOT and your life vision here, and vision and alignment, vision statement. So this is what it should look like. It should see turning. For those of you who turned in, I did review and sent it back to you. Okay. And then this week's reading assignment is right here. It's been assigned. It was released. So this is what your dashboard should look like for those of you who are inside of the executive suite. Okay. So week 1, you should have had your vision and alignment done, right? Your vision statement should be done. You should have done your SWOT analysis already. Your identity blueprint should have been completed already, okay? And then all the reading assignment with reflection questions, you should have done those already. So take some time to catch up if you haven't done so yet, Okay, now for those of you who are not yet a part of my coaching community, you do have the ability to join. Just message me and I will tell you how to get in, okay? How to get into the executive suite, which is my coaching community. You get weekly life assignment, you get a reading plan. So we're currently reading The Mountain Is You. This is the book that we're reading. So you get your weekly your reading plan along with reflection questions to work on you internally. Okay. All right. Work on the decisions that you're making for you as the executive. Okay. So that's what your dashboard should look like right now, because we're now in week 4, right? We're in week 4. So you don't want to get behind. Sent you a DM. I don't know why I'm unable to find it. Okay. All right. Do you know what your next book? Yes, this is the next book. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This is the next book that we're going to read inside of the community. Okie dokie. Got it? Take a picture. Stephen Covey. Love him. Absolutely. All right, so that's the next book. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. So if you want to be a part of this coaching community, good morning, Lexi. If you want to be a part of this coaching community, send me a message. Now, the other option that you can work with me would be my mentorship program. Okay, let me see if I can give you all a behind the scenes for that one. For those of you who want to, can I do that? Okay, so my mentorship program, with that one, you get access to actual training videos. That's what you get access to. My training videos. I'm going to show you. Let's pull it up. Where is it? The Action Accelerator. So you get access to all my training videos, and you get access to the monthly strategy session that we have. So I'm going to flip the camera around again so you can see if this option will work for you. So let's flip the camera. Let's do that. Here we go. So this is behind the scenes of the Action Accelerator. All right. So this is everything that you would get access to inside of my mentorship program. All right. Now it's going to look different on your end. This is just my back end. Okay. So if you enroll in the Action Accelerator, these are all the training videos that you have access to. You get the replay for all of our session for 2025. I promise you that there's a question that somebody asked that is going to help you. Okay. How do I gain access to? Welcome to the room, my friend. How you get access to my mentorship program is send me a message with the word mentor. Okay, we have the resource center right here. So you see all of the stuff that you get access to inside of my mentorship program. Okay, self-care worksheet, life goal worksheet, self-discovery worksheet, right? So this is all the stuff that you get access to inside of my mentorship program. So this is different from the coaching community. The coaching community, you get weekly life assignments and a book club. With my mentorship program, you get access to all of this resource here, and you get to be in a live session with me each month. Okay, so that's the difference with the coaching community and mentorship community. All right. And of course, there's a pricing difference as well, depending on which of the programs you decide to get into. Okay. All right. Got it. So there's coaching and there's mentorship. If you have any questions at all, please send me a message. Send me a message so that I can tell you what the options are again and help you to get enrolled in the one that works best for you. Okay? All right, awesome. What's the other announcement? So we will have a live mentorship session this coming Saturday. So all my Action Accelerators, I sent out the link last night for our session coming up on Saturday. So make sure that you have that link. If you don't have it, send me a message. Okay? Send me a message. And remember, you have an assignment from last month. So make sure that you're bringing your assignment for this session coming up on Saturday. Okay, so I did send the link out last night. If you didn't get it, please let me know so I can send it out to you again. Now, for those of you who are saying, I want to be a part of the mentorship, I want to be a part of the coaching community, but I don't have the funds for it, I have the answer for you. I need a mentor. Send me a message, okay? Send me a message so that I can get you connected to the program. All right, so we can start working on your life goal. So for those of you who are saying, I want to be mentored, I want to coach, but I can't afford it, I do have the money plan, which is a free resource. The link is in my bio. Download the money plan, work those ideas. There are 10 ways to fund your personal development. So the money plan is on the link in my bio. It's a free resource. Just go there, download it, work the plan, and then you come back and you enroll in which of the programs that you figure suits you. Okay? All right? So again, your excuse should not be, you know what, I didn't get ahead this year because I needed help, but I couldn't afford it. I don't want to hear that at the end of the year. Okay? That should not be your excuse that I wanted a coach, I wanted a mentor, I wanted to purchase some books to help me, but I didn't have the funds for it. Use the money plan. 10 ways to fund your personal development. Use that money plan, and then you get into the coaching or the mentorship program, whichever works for you, so that you can get ahead, right? So that all of us can celebrate when we hit December of this year. You know what? I did it. I worked a plan. I became the person that I saw in my head. I accomplished the goals that I had on my calendar for this year, or on a vision board if you do a vision board. Okay? Or if you do a task list like I do a task list. Okay? All right. So the money plan is on the link in my bio, free resource. Download it. Okay? Great. Let's see. Live counseling session this Thursday. So my ministry is hosting a live, not live on this live stream, but a group coaching session inside of a Zoom room for privacy, right? We want to have a safe environment for those of you who will attend. So group counseling session this Thursday, we're focusing on identity versus role. Identity versus role. We get our roles and identity mixed up. And if we fail in an area, we take that on as the identity of failure. No, it's not. So you're going to get some strategies on how to separate them. Separate the role from your identity. Okay, so if you want to be in the room, message me the word counseling so I can help you get the link so you can be in the Zoom room this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be in our group counseling session. For those of you who already registered, I sent out the link to you. So please confirm that you got the link in your email. If you didn't get it, if you don't see it, send me a message so I can get you the Zoom room link. It will not be a live stream like this one. Okay? It's going to be in a private Zoom room, allowing you the ability to speak, to share where you are, whatever the struggles are that you're experiencing in this time, so that we can really help you. Okay? When is the Zoom? It's this Thursday at 7 p.m. This coming Thursday. So after tomorrow, okay? 7 p.m. So send me a message, Miss Leah, so that I can help you get registered. It's free. It is free. I didn't say that. It is free. It's just that we need to have a head count of how many people will be in the room. Okay, so send me a message if you want to be in that counseling session. All right, great. Let's see, what am I missing? Am I missing anything? No, I don't think so. I think that's it. If you have any questions at all, please send me a message. Do not be afraid to ask your questions. Okay, good morning, Kelvin. How are you? Do not be afraid to ask questions. Okay, this is not the year that you're going to sit down and be quiet and be like, and I know it can be, because I've heard this before, can be intimidating, like, oh, she's so confident. She's doing this, she's doing that. I don't want to ask. This is going to be a stupid question. No, it's not. So do not be afraid to send me a message. If you have any questions at all, don't be afraid. For those of you who have messaged me before, you know I respond. Okay? I do respond. Are you the one who discusses a topic? No, Kelvin, I'm not. I am not. I do personal development here. Do you offer individual classes? I do. I do offer private coaching. Consistency Code is what it's called. So you can message me if you want to get that. I don't really speak about that one on the live stream because it's exclusive. But yes, I do offer. I have a 12 weeks package for private coaching if you want to do that. Okay, so send me a message. What's your social media blueprint? So that's my training on social media, how to build a community on social media. That's what it is. So if you're looking to build a community on social media, I share with you my strategy, what I use to build a community, a strong and engaged community. That's what that is. Okay, have a great day. All right, awesome. Again, if you have any questions at all, please message me. Links were sent out last night. If you didn't get it, please send me a message and let me know that you did not get the link. Send me a message, okay? Send me a message if you did not get the Zoom link for live mentorship, the Zoom link for our counseling session on this Thursday. Send me a message if you didn't get it so I can send it again, okay? On and off, it sounds interesting. Yeah, Patterson, send me a message. Is your private coaching lifetime? So my one-on-one is a 12 weeks package. So you get 12 weeks with me. Okay? That's what it is. 12 weeks you get with me developing systems for consistency. All right? Send me a message if you have any other question. Okay? No, it's not lifetime. All right, awesome. So today, you know that we're back to word of the day and we're working through 2.0 of the Bold Moves Manual. I didn't get the link. Send me a message. Do I have your email? I don't see your tag. It just says numbers. User 916. You didn't get the link. Send me a message with your email address so I can send it over to you, okay? All right. You're welcome. All right. So we're back to word of the day from the Bold Moves Manual. The words that we're working through are the words that will be in the 2.0 version of this one, okay? So it will be in 2.0. So today we're talking about value. Type that in the comments. I hope I can get through it. It's a lot. I hope I can get through it. But again, if I don't get through all the notes, it will be in the 2.0 version of the Bold Moves Manual. Okay? All right. So once we work through this list, I think it's like 60 something words. I think so. So once we work through these words on the live stream, then I will send it to print. So if I don't get through all the notes, you'll get it in the print. Okay? So today we're talking about value. There's some interesting questions coming through the comments this morning. All right, so we're talking about value. Yes. Value is the word of the day. Now, when you know your value, you stop asking for permission to exist. I know that's hard, but I want you to hear it. When you know your value, you stop asking for permission to exist. You begin to show up, doing the work with purpose, confidence, and clarity. Value isn't about what people say about you. It's what you, yes, you decide about yourself. What do you decide about yourself? I decided years ago, right? For those of you who came in asking about my certificates on the wall, I decided years ago that I was going to be a well-studied woman. Even though I dropped out of the 7th grade, I dropped out of the 8th grade, I still made the decision that I was going to be a well-studied woman. I'm coming to the table with value. It doesn't matter my background. Okay? So they can recount your background, but only you get to decide the value that you bring to any table. Hey, Lilia, how are you? I was thinking about you this morning. How you doing? All right? So you get to decide. You get to decide that. Okay? So it's not about what they say about you, because some people will just want to recount your background. Oh, she did this. Oh, she was a teen mom. Oh, she dropped out of school. But I made a decision on the value that I want to bring to the table. I want to be a well-studied woman. Okay? And you can tell that I did that. Okay? I did that. All right? Let's see. Went through 2 Chronicles 20. God bless everyone. Okay, great. Awesome, Maverick. Awesome. That's one of my favorite stories. Can you repeat the sentence, please? When I know my value. Okay. When you know your value, you stop asking for permission to exist. That's what the first sentence said. I really would like to know the answer. My last question privately. No, I'm not married. I do have children and I have a grandson. That was your question? I think that was you that asked that. I'm not married. I do have children and I have a grandson. I hope that's sufficient. Okay, did you get it, Aldo? When you know your value, you stop asking for permission to exist. Okay? Stop asking for permission. And again, your value isn't what people say about you. It's what you decide about yourself. You're welcome. It's what you decide about yourself. They can recount your background, your mistakes, your mess up. People can recount that all they want, but you get to decide. Here's what I'm bringing to the table. I'm going to master this. I'm going to master being strategic. I'm going to master being a problem solver, because that is the value that I want to bring to the table. Okay? All right. Great. So today is about understanding, owning, and expressing your value in a way that strengthens your confidence, enhances your leadership, and elevates your results. So here's a definition. We're talking about value today, my friend. Boca. We're talking about value today. So here's a definition. Value is the worth, usefulness, or importance assigned to something or someone. Now, in the context of personal development, it's the belief in your own significance and contribution. Again, you get to decide that you're significant. You get to decide that, hey, I have something to contribute to society, to my job, to my family, to this relationship, to this connection. Here's what I bring to the table. You get to decide that. Okay? And believe me, when I tell you you are valuable, you have something to bring to the table, you do. And it's not always about finances, because I know when that question comes up of what do you bring to the table, it's always connected to your financial status, which it shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be that. Losing my voice. It shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be about finances. You have skills. You have wisdom. You're strategic. You have experiences that you can bring to the table. Okay? Most of the time, the job won't hire you if you don't have experience in the area that you're applying for. So that's a value that you bring to the table. I have experience. I know accounting, or whatever your experience is. Okay? So you have something to bring to the table. I might not be rich and famous, wealthy, but I have something that I bring to the table. Okay? All right? You're a little confused. I'm not sure why you're confused, my friend. So it's usefulness and importance assigned to something or someone. That's what I read. Okay, so here's clarification around the subject of value. Let's keep going because my time is running out. I really don't think I'm going to be able to finish all the notes today. So again, you will get the notes once the book is published. Okay. So here is Clarification around the subject of value. Now, many people confuse value with validation. They do. Many people confuse value with validation. Validation comes from outside, from others. Value comes from within. So it is a knowing. For the person that just said they're confused, listen up. Pull your seat a little closer. Pull your seat a little closer. So it's a knowing that you know that you know that you know that you bring something to the table that can help. Okay? So validation is external. Value comes from within. And knowing that you know, hey, I bring something to this table. Even if it's not of financial worth, I bring something here. Okay? Now, some insight that I want you to carry is the fact that the marketplace, your workplace, I'm going to share that with you. That's a great question that you asked. Okay? That's a great question. So the marketplace, your workplace, even your relationships treat you according to the value that you communicate. I want you to understand that it is your personal responsibility to understand your value, to increase your value, as my friend just asked about increasing your value, right? So again, I gave you the example of me deciding that I'm going to be a well-studied woman. So what did I do to increase my value in that area? I studied, and I have the evidence of that. Okay, so that's how you're going to increase your value in whatever area. You're going to study. You're going to build capacity like we talked about before. You're going to get information, learn information. That's how you're going to increase it. Okay? That is how you're going to increase it. Yes, thank you, Top Sneakers Menswear. Thank you. Okay, so that's how you're going to increase it. All right? So understand that the marketplace, your workplace, and even your relationships treat you according to the value that you communicate. Not just the skills that you possess, but what are you saying about yourself? What are you saying about yourself? The key thing to remember is that when you don't know your value, you'll underprice your service, or you'll settle for a low pay. You'll settle for a low position, right? You'll settle for a low position. And sometimes, especially those of us in Christendom, we will spiritualize it. Oh, I just want to be humble. I just want to take this humble position and this humble pay. No, you're devaluing yourself. You are. You know that you deserve more. You know that you should get that position. You know that office should be yours. You know it. You know it. But because you have not accepted your value yet, that is why you settle for the low position, settle for the low pay. You overextend your energy, and you underestimate your value and your worth, right? Now, value, you can increase your worth you were born with. You're worthy. I'm sorry. I know this was going to be a hard one. I don't mean to cause tears. I'm sorry. I knew this was going to be a hard one, but we have to get it together. Okay? We have to face the facts. We have to, so that we can grow. Okay? That's fine? Okay, great. We got to face the facts so we can grow. For those of you who are new here, I don't just give you sweet stuff, candy stuff to motivate you. We really dig into what we need to work on here. Okay? So if you're going to be a part of this community, like, we really dig into the things that we need to work on, the healing that we need to do. Okay? All right? Okay. So your worth, you were born with it. You were born worthy. You were born worthy. Your value, you can increase. You can learn more. You can practice more to increase your value. Okay? We have a few bruises. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want us all to grow. So the same way it's helping you, it's helping me as well. Okay? All right. So let's do this because the time is running out. Let's talk about the cost of undervaluing yourself. Let's talk about that. I appreciate it. Okay, great, great, great. Awesome. So let's talk more about the cost of undervaluing yourself. Let's talk about that. Now, when individuals or professionals fail to recognize their own value, several patterns emerges. Several patterns emerges from that. Have my skill set as value, bring value to the table. Yes, yes, indeed. So here are the patterns that emerge from that. Working without fulfillment, right? So doing too much for too little recognition for or return. Okay, so overworking without fulfillment. The second thing is undervaluing expertise. That's a common one. Believing you must earn permission to be confident in what you're doing. That's a cost that you pay when you devalue yourself. The third thing is tolerating misalignment. This is another common one. Tolerating misalignment, staying in spaces that don't respect your value or your worth. Now, we've all done that. And if you find yourself in that space today, let's make some adjustments, okay? I'm not knocking you because I have been there. I have been there, so I'm not knocking you. I got to say that on all my lives. I have been there, okay? I'm not knocking you. I'm helping you. So let's make some adjustment. I know it's hard, but the truth is people treat you according to the standards that you set, right? So if you operate from that mindset of, I don't really have anything to bring to the table. I don't really bring anything to the table. I'm just me. I'm just regular old me. If that is your mindset, if that is how you operate on the job or in the relationship or whatever connection you have, that's a mindset of, I don't really bring anything to the table. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to settle and people are going to treat you like you don't bring anything to the table. So we have to change that. We have to change that. And it's not that you're going to become this egotistic person. No, I just understand my value. I understand what I bring to the table, and that deserves to be honored. Okay? So it's not that we're going to tap into ego and just be, oh, I'm me and puffed up chest. No, that's not it. But we also don't want to be the one, oh, it's just little old me. I don't really have much. I don't really bring much. No. Mm-mm. Especially in a job, they wouldn't hire you if you didn't have something to bring to the table. On the job, they would not hire you if they weren't getting value out of you. They would not. Okay? So if you've been saying that, let's stop saying that. Okay? Let's stop saying that. All right? Oh my goodness, I got 10 minutes left. I'll probably just jump down to the formula. Again, you will get all of the notes in the 2.0 version of the bold move. Okay? You will get all of it. I know I'm not going to be able to work through all of it today because it's quite a bit. Okay? So I need you to think about one area or career in your career or your business or relationship where you've accepted less than you deserve. Okay? And consider what belief made you say yes to that situation. Because it is a belief. There's something about you or something that you believed about yourself why you said, okay, I'll just take this. It's a little, but I'll just take it. I wanted another position, but I'll just settle for this. What is that belief in you? Right? What is that belief in you? I used to do that because I would say, well, I was a teen mom. Well, I didn't finish high school, so I guess this is the best that I can get. That's what I used to say. That's what I used to say. So again, I'm not knocking you. I've been there. So you're going to think about what area, whether it's career, business, relationships, connections, right? Yes, Miss Arena, that you've accepted less than you know you deserve. And consider, what did I believe about myself? Why I said yes to this thing? why I decided to settle, even though it's stealing my peace. I feel uncomfortable, but I still said yes to it. What is it that I believe about myself? And this can happen in different ways and in different areas of your life. And as you continue to grow, you'll recognize, hey, this thing right here, I deserve better than that. I deserve better than that. And another issue, I'm going off notes here, another issue that comes up why we settle is that we believe that, okay, I'm going to miss something if I don't take this little thing right here. I'm going to miss out. I may never get something else. But no, your value, as you continue to develop that, the right things, the things that honor your value, they will come along. They will. They will find you. I promise you. Brian Tracy, which is one of my favorite author, he says that success is not something that you chase. You become and you attract success. So as you become a person of value, you're going to attract success. So don't be in that place. Oh, that's me. Okay, well, we're growing. Okay. So if you're in that place where you're saying, oh, I'm just going to settle for the little that is here, the bare minimum that is here. I'm just going to settle for this because I don't know if anything else is going to come my way. So I'm just going to settle for this here. No, you become a person of value, a person that is extremely valuable. You're going to attract the right opportunities, the right connection, the right people. They're going to see you. I promise you, they're going to see you. Okay? Does this philosophy applies for making better relationships? Absolutely. Absolutely, it does. Absolutely, it does. So if the relationships, and again, it can be any type of relationship. If the relationship that you're in, you recognize that I'm only getting the bare minimum. I'm not being considered at any interval. I'm not being supported. That means a person has not recognized your value. And even if they do or they did recognize your value, they don't really care. They don't really care. So it does apply. Aldo, that's a great question. It does apply. Okay? So whether career, business, any type of relationship, it does apply. It does apply. And I know, again, it's that belief that, okay, maybe this is all that I can get. So I'm just going to settle here for the bare minimum, for the less than what I know I deserve. I'm just going to settle here because I don't know if anything is going to. No, you become. Heal you. Become the best version of you. And I promise you, somebody else will come along that recognize your value. Right? Somebody else will come along. I don't usually give relationship advice, even though I wrote a book on it, but I don't usually give it on my live stream. But yeah, just become. Become. Because as Brian Tracy says, success in any area, a successful relationship is not necessary. It's not something that you chase. You become and you will attract it. You will. Okay? All right. So I'm not going to be able to finish all the notes. Let me see. I'm going to do the psychology of value. And then I think we have to stop there because it's too much to go through. Again, it will be in the 2.0 version of the Bold Moves Manual. Okay? So we're working through the list. Once we complete this list, then I'll send it to print and you'll have the 2.0 version of the Bold Moves Manual. Okay? All right. So let's do the psychology of value. I got 4 minutes to get off here. The psychology of value. Let's do that. So our sense of value is deeply influenced by how we interpret experiences, feedbacks, and failure. So some key principles to better understand this. Number 1, self-perception shapes behavior. You act accordingly to how or who you think you are, not who you really are. So who are you thinking that you are? Okay? So self-perception shapes your behavior. You act according to who you think you are, not who you really are. So who are you thinking that you are? I wake up every day and I think and I know that I'm a person of value. I have worth. I deserve respect. I deserve honor. I deserve reciprocation of what it is that I'm giving out. I deserve that. Okay? That's my self-perception. And again, it is not ego. So do not let anybody say, oh, you're so egotistic for thinking. No, I understand my value. I understand what I bring to the table and who I am. I understand that. Okay? Because I know, especially in Christendom, I'll just be humble. That doesn't mean you don't know your value and you let people treat you anyway and walk all over you. No. Okay? So self-perception shapes behavior. It's what you think about yourself. Okay? Number 2, I got 3 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to give you the principles and then we have to stop there. Number 2, your standard signals value. Boundaries are not barriers. They're a declaration of what you know you deserve. Okay? So let me read that again. Number 2, your standards signal value. Boundaries are not barriers. They are a declaration of what you know you deserve. So put those boundaries in place. Put them in place. Number 3, confidence communicates competence. People believe in those who believe in themselves. So if nobody believes in you, let's start there. If nobody believes in you, you better make sure that you believe in yourself. Make sure that you believe in yourself. Yes, I know we messed up. We made mistakes, but I have worked on me. I have come up, right? Okay? So believe in you. If nobody else believes in you, you better believe in yourself. All right? So I'm going to stop there. It's so much more, but again, you'll get it in the book. Okay? You'll get it in the book. Just stay connected so you'll know once I send the book to print. Okay? Repeat the last one. The last one. Okay, the last one is, let me read it again. Confidence communicates competence. Confidence communicates competence, right? People believe in those who believe in themselves. So we want to start right there. If nobody believes in you, make sure that you believe in you. You show up different when you believe in yourself. You do. You show up different in the world when you believe in yourself. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it at that. So the word of the day is value. Recognize your value. Do not settle for less than what you deserve. Okay? And I understand. I gave the example of taking a job or taking a position that's less than what you know you deserve. If you are in a dire situation and you know what, this is just going to have to do for now, okay, that is totally different. You know you're worth more. But if you're in a dire situation and you're like, okay, I need this money now, but this is not my last stop. You got to tell yourself that. This is not my last stop. I need this right now to get through, to keep a roof over my head, to keep food in the house, but this is not my last stop because I deserve more. Okay? So again, understand your value, recognize it. I can read about value in your books. Yes. So the notes that I just read, Aldo, it will be going to print once we work through the list, and it will be the 2.0 version of this. Okay? All right. So as I said to you all, for those of you who may be in a position right now where you've taken on something, you've taken on a position that is less than what you deserve, just make sure that you settle in your mind that this is not my last stop. I'm not going to stay here. There is more for me. Okay? I need this right now to do this, this, and this, but it's not my last stop. Okay? I've done that. When I first moved to this country, So I moved the job that I had before moving to the US. Beautiful office, stiletto, dressed nice, everything. Before I moved to the US, I came to the US, couldn't find a job because they told me that my experience from Jamaica didn't count, right? So I couldn't get a job. The only job I could get was sweeping floors and cleaning the bathroom. And I had to do that because I didn't have no money, right? How was I going to eat? And I left my kids back home. So I knew my worth. I knew my value. I understood the value that I had. But that thing, I just had to do it in the moment to make sure that I could eat and that I had a roof over my head. But it was not my last stop. So that is something that I kept telling myself, this is not my last stop. It's not my last stop. I know my value. I know there's more. I know I can accomplish more. So that was not my last stop. So if you're in that position right now where you had to take something because you needed it in the moment, please accept that, okay, this is what I'm going to do right now, but I'm definitely looking forward to more because I deserve more. Okay? So don't get stuck there. All right? Okay. Let me leave that alone because I could talk all morning about that. I certainly could. Let's make some declarations and then I've got to go. Again, all the notes will be in the 2.0 version. So please stay connected for the announcement when it goes to print. Okay? When it goes to print. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you cry. I really don't. I really don't mean to make you cry. But I want to help us all. Okay? I want to help us all. And I cannot and I will not be the person that gets on here and only tell you fluffy stuff, right? We have to face the hard truth about where we are, what we're experiencing, why we're experiencing what we're experiencing. Okay? And make the adjustment for better. Okay? So welcome to the room if you're new here. I really don't serve just fluffy stuff to get us by. I want us to go through genuine growth. Okay? Recognizing the issues and making plans to correct them. That's the type of coach that I am. And you don't have to be a part of my program to get that from me. It's just who I am. Okay? It's just who I am. I really want to help you, whether you're a part of my program or not. Okay? All right. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's make some declarations. I've got to go. I'm way over my time. Way over my time. And I need to go start my car up because of all the snow outside. It's probably like 10 degrees out there right now. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make some declarations for all of us. And you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. You need the help. Tanya, send me a message, okay? Send me a message. For all of you that wants to work with me, send me a message. Let's talk about how we can work together. Okay? All right, great. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree that things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we know that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Get some things done today. Send me a message for those of you who want to work with me. Get that done today. Send me a message. Again, if you want to be in our counseling session this coming Thursday, send me a message so I can get you the information so you can be in the room. And for those of you who want to join my mentorship, be in our live session this coming Saturday, send me a message. Okay? Take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. I will see you tomorrow. I will have another word of the day. Now, I know yesterday I said for the replay that I would have it on my YouTube channel. But again, TikTok's been going through something, so I wasn't able to download it. Like, I spent hours trying to download it and I wasn't able to. So if I'm able to download it today, I will upload both replays so that you can go and watch it on my YouTube channel. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube, so you can head over there. As long as I'm able to download it today, I will do so, and I'll upload both of them to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook page. I'm Anika V. Brown there. And so that you can have the replay to go back. For those of you who were taking notes and I was speaking too fast, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you can catch the replay there, all right? Thank you, Jackie. So have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll have another word of the day for you. All right? Bye for now.